Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who have not been here before, my name is Jay. I'm a registered clinical social worker. To those who have been here before, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to take our power back from a narcissist. We're going to get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is go radio silent. That means no contact and a poker face if we have to interact. When we are speaking with people, we are exchanging energy with them. And as some of you may know, the narcissist needs our energy in the form of supply in order to function. They hate to be ignored. They hate to not be seen. When we go radio silent, they don't know how to locate us. Therefore, they can't trigger us. They can't cause us to react, which is their goal. So in order to take our power back and to keep it where it belongs, we're going to go radio silent. The second thing we're going to do is not respond. We are not going to respond to any smear campaigns or any hoovers. If someone comes up to you, say you're at work and someone comes up to you and mentions a narcissist and what they did and what they said to you, you are not going to even, you're going to change the conversation. Because essentially this will get back to the narcissist and they get pleasure out of knowing that they hurt you. So we're starving them of this. If you are in a co-parenting situation, you want to keep all your responses as monotone as possible. No emotion. They are provoking you to react. When they call you and they have like a seemingly nonsensical question or comment, they trying to locate you. They want to see where you are emotionally. They want to hear what you have to say because this gives them intel to where you are emotionally and how to trigger you and how to poke at your weaknesses. And when you don't respond, you trick them. They don't know what to do or where to go. You frustrate them when you don't speak to them, when you don't respond. The third thing we're going to do is make a list. We're going to remember who they are. We're going to remember every boundary they crossed. We're going to remember every subtle comment that they made. We're going to remember the behaviors and the actions that they've taken against us and other people. And we're going to write this down. When we are not responding and when we are going radio silent, we are going to feel a sense of loneliness because the love bombing was intense, guys. So we are going to miss that attention that they gave us. My advice is to take the attention that we want from them and to give that attention to ourselves. And whenever we are tempted to call them or to respond to a text or to text them first or to speak to someone about them, knowing that it's going to get back, we're going to take this list out or even put it in the notes on your phone. And we're going to remind ourselves of this and everything that they've done. The fourth thing that we're going to do is remember who we are. Remember our identity. Remember that our self-worth and our self-value is independent of another person. You have to be grounded in who you are. For me, my identity comes from Christ. So my identity is grounded in Christ. So if someone leaves or if someone stays, if someone likes me or if someone doesn't, if someone compliments me or they criticize me, my identity is firm. My identity does not change if someone's perception of me does. The only thing that changes is my perception of myself. But my identity and my true worth and value does not change. The love that the Father has for me, that great and intense love he has for me, doesn't change if someone rejects me. It is only my perception that changes. So when I remember who I am, and I remember that I am complete, and that I am enough, and I am lovable, that I am accepted, and I am loved, I am grounded, and it gives me a sense of fulfillment within. See, we have to stop getting our sense of who we are from outside. Because no matter how perfect we look and no matter how many things we're doing right, there will be someone to downplay it and someone who doesn't agree. And that causes our image of ourselves to continue to change. But if we love ourselves and our identity is detached from other people, it remains constant. So remember who you are. This is another way to take your power back. The fifth thing we're going to do is to strengthen our boundaries and our weaknesses. We're going to identify our weaknesses and we're going to strengthen them. We're going to notice our triggers and we're going to heal them. We're going to find the problem and we're going to create the boundary. We need to really assess what it was that we did or didn't do that let the narcissist in. And for me, I know I did a lot of work, but I did not, my boundaries weren't strong enough. So my boundaries were strong when it came to relationships with the opposite sex. I knew what I want. I knew what I was looking for. And I would really dismiss easily guys that didn't line up with that. But I did not appropriate those same standards across all relationships. So when it came to relationships with female friends, when it came to relationship with coworkers and family, this standard was not upheld when it came to other relationships. Therefore, the opposite sex in that direction, I was good. But for friendships and families and coworkers, I was still allowing narcissists to come in my life. And I really had to take a strong and a hard look at, hey, what is going on here? And I found out that all I needed to do was strengthen my boundaries. And I needed to appropriate the same standards that I had for the opposite sex across all relationships. And I did that. And that fixed the problem. So for you, you need to know, you need to strengthen your boundaries, and you need to see what is a weakness within you that is causing these individuals to come into your life. And this helps us to take responsibility for our lives and not to be the victim, because we do have more control than sometimes we think we do. The sixth thing that we're going to do to take our power back is to educate. Hey, knowledge is power when it comes to dealing with these toxic individuals. And the reason that they had so much power over us is because they had knowledge on our triggers and our weaknesses. And really, they have so much knowledge on how psychology works just by watching humans and how we interact. This is what they do. So when we educate ourselves on narcissistic personality disorder, we become stronger. This knowledge gives us strength, and we can easily outdo and defeat a narcissist. And hey, let me say this. You're a human. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to get it wrong sometimes. But the most important thing I would say to do is extract the lesson and use it as wisdom to give you strength for the next encounter and the next move you have to make. And that's in life in general. Any mistake that you have made, you extract the lesson. What is the lesson? Because that is what you're going to build upon. And the next time you make a mistake, you build upon that, and then you build upon that, and then you have so much wisdom. You have so much power. You have so much insight because you've always extracted the lesson and you didn't view it as a failure. It's just a lesson to be learned. And let me also say this. For me, dealing with toxic individuals gave me so much insight into myself and the things that I had to work on. So it didn't go wasted. I just used it to strengthen myself and to become wiser. And it really helped me to increase my emotional intelligence. So hopefully that'll do the same thing for you guys as you guys extract the lessons from every mistake that you make. And you will make them, and it's okay. We all do. The seventh and last thing we're going to do to take our power back from a narcissist is to understand what they need and what they crave. A narcissist needs and craves attention. They need you to see them. That's why they're so clingy, guys. I mean, it's pathetic how clingy these individuals are. Once you know them and you stop responding to them, you will literally see how clingy they are. One time I was on the Quora board and people were asking this person who was diagnosed with NPD questions because, they were dealing with, I guess, narcissistic individuals, and this person was on Quora answering questions because they have been diagnosed with NPD. And this is what she said. She said when she attacks someone and they come back and they are trying to do something to hurt her, she says she smirks, she laughs about it internally because she knows that they've researched ways to get her back. But she said, never ignore me. She says we hate to be ignored. So the one thing that you can do to get a narcissist back is to ignore them, build your life, follow your dreams, your purposes, get stronger this way, and you will annihilate a narcissist, rendering them harmless and ineffective in your life. So understand who they are. Understand what they need. In order to defeat the enemy, you got to understand the enemy. You have to study them. And the way that they were able to defeat you is because they studied you. No different than us. The only thing is that we can live without a narcissist. They cannot exist without us. And that is the irony. They hate us, but they won't let us go because they need us more than we need them. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.